Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Doom 64 over Doom 2 on the Ultra Violence difficulty with fast monsters enabled. Play through Crispy Doom. We are also doing all levels with a pistol start. And this is map 9, Research Lab. Let's begin. So, you can grab the chain gun right here, and here's a stim pack which you might need for later, but for now, we want to go into this room, grab the box of bullets here, grab the shells here, go over here, grab the clip, but also kill the shotgunners in this area. Your reward is several shotgun shells, a box of bullets, and a stim pack if you took any damage. So now we can go into this room, and I suggest you grab the health bonuses, and also kill the Spectre with the shotgun. Get your chain gun out, and step up here to kill the Pain Elemental. And also the Lost Souls here. Now that you're done with this section, you can grab some armor bonuses here. You can open this door up to kill the Nightmare Imp in the middle of the room. And also wait for the door to close. Then, you can open this wall up to go to a non-secret secret. Well, I guess the term is non-official secret. Anyways, you can deal with the Nightmare Imps in this section, and you'll have better cover to do so. But watch out for those no-clipping projectiles. That happens sometimes on fast, so watch out. The reward for going into this non-official secret is a rocket launcher and a box of rockets. 2, in fact. So now we can go into this room for real, and go into the next room. And I suggest you get your chain gun ready, because this hallway is full of hit scanners. Lots and lots of hit scanners. But thankfully, if you take any damage, there are a few medikits and stimpaks here. So you want to clear out all these hallways, all these chain gunners and shotgunners and whatnot. Your reward for one of these sections is an armor bonus. And also, you might have noticed this hallway here. I'm not going to go down it yet, because it leads to a trap. Instead, I'm going to open this up and deal with the shotgunners in here. Now, I'm probably going to be back here later to grab their shotgun shells, but for now, I'm going to go into this section which leads into a bathroom. There's a Nightmare Imp right here you can kill, and there's also a medikit we can probably use for later, but for now, we're going to go in here, grab some health bonuses, and a backpack full of ammo. And that's great because we can use it with the chain gun in this section. Lots of hit scanners in this section, so the chain gun is ideal for dealing with all of them. So now that we've dealt with that section, I'm going to grab a stim pack right here and go into this section right here with the Nightmare Imps to your left and right. A shotgun should make quick work of them, provided you can dodge their projectiles. And speaking of shotguns, we can grab the super shotgun right here, but also we can do a sick run to this wall right here. It's a fake wall that has the computer area map, which will be very useful because it reveals the whole map to you. Wonderful. So let's continue on, and while we're at it, we can grab some shotguns from the dead shotgunners here, and use our super shotgun to deal with a new enemy, well, a new old enemy. It's the Archvile. He teleports through though, so we won't be dealing with him in that room most likely. We will, however, be dealing with him in these narrow hallways. However, you can just play the peekaboo game with them and make quick work of them. If you get a stun on him, don't be afraid to shotgun him again before hiding into cover. But if you want to be bold, you can just keep shooting and praying. Anyways, this switch here opens this up, which leads to this miniature section right here. If you recognize this section, that's wonderful. If you don't, I'll show you where it leads to later on. Flipping this switch will raise this part up, and you'll see where it leads later on. So, I'm finally going to go into this section right here. And I'm going to flip the switch, then quickly run out. I'm also going to punch the air to see if I can aggravate any extra enemies. And I'm going to go here because that switch leads to this section with a secret mega armor, which is just nice. I'm going to also clear out this section while I'm at it. It has quite a number of imps and a few nightmare imps too. And of course they're all hard to see. And some of them might even teleport out if you're unlucky. But the shotgun and the chain gun should make quick work of them. So, double checking to make sure they're all dead. You can now go back to this section. Do a little bit of backtracking. It's okay. Because this area with the blue key has now raised up. So we can grab the blue key and stay on the platform even though this part is lowering the bridge, because you can get a supercharge out of it. We can also open up this pillar with the blue key now, and we can grab some clips and a plasma rifle. But when we grab the plasma rifle, a trap appears. And you'll probably take some damage out of it, but hopefully not too much. Anyways, now we can go back into this section with the blue door right here. And I'm going to grab the rocket launcher and use it on these enemies right here. And a super shotgun blast for the Baron right there. Anyways, now that section is clear, we can go up this elevator. And I suggest you get the plasma gun out to kill the nightmare imps in particular. But you can use the chain gun or the super shotgun if you're feeling gutsy. Anyways, you can press this part of the wall right here. It will lower this part with this spooky area with rockets, a berserk pack, and dead marines. Ooh, scary. But I'm going to save the berserk for when I inevitably lose my health. You can also lower the lifts from here. You could also lower them by flipping either of these switches. But we probably won't need that information for now. You want to go through this teleporter though, to go through here and flip the switch. It'll raise a pillar right here. And if you recognize that miniature set, that's awesome. But for now, we're going to do a little bit of backpedaling, and I'll show you where it leads to for those who don't know. Right here. Oh boy, this section. I tell you what. The yellow key is right there, but like the last time, when you grab it, some Hell Knights will spawn, as well as some Nightmare Imps. I suggest you stay in the room for this section, because if you try to leave it, the Hell Knight will block your path. Either of them, I assure you. I tried it several times to, like, run away from this fight, but no, fortune favors the bold, and you want to fight them in the room. Anyways, we can go down here now, kill this Nightmare Imp, and also open up this yellow door. Now, this yellow door leads to a trap. But it has a lot of barrels in this trap, so you can just blow it up. And if you're wondering, this just leads to this part where we've been to before. And we don't need to go back, so that's just for informational purposes. There's a Hell Knight here, and you might have heard some imps down there. But of course they're Nightmare Imps. And there are more down there. Well, not down here, it seems. Oh well. Provided the auto-aim wants to cooperate, you can kill the Nightmare Imps from up here. And you can go down here to kill some hit scanners if they decide to appear. And of course, there's a warning sign for radiation, so you have to be careful around this section. What you can do to minimize the damage is, like, skip across to these parts that are safe until you can reach the radiation suit. Now you can go here, kill the lost souls, and flip the switch. It'll raise some pillars there, symbolizing that another part of the map has opened up. This part, in fact, if you look up, you can see the pillars that raised up. We can go here, kill the Hell Knight with the super shotgun or the rocket launcher if you're feeling ballsy, and flip this switch because more pillars have raised up. But also, this section with some lost souls. The super shotgun should make quick work of these lost souls. And, just in case, you can grab another radiation suit from this area. So, with that in mind, we can now do a little bit of backpedaling to go here. And we can use the rocket launcher to deal with these Hell Knights. Get some use out of that splash. And now do a sick run over here. And another sick run here. Flip this switch, and it will reveal an area here, which we will go to later. And if you recognize that part, that's wonderful. There's lots of miniature parts that some people might not recognize in the map. It's because it's this part, and it raises this area here. And it has a red key. This part might be the most dangerous part of all, so if you have any ammo for the plasma gun, I suggest you get it out. And this time, you can leave the room for real. And you might get some infighting out of it. Maybe. You can at least get the Mancubi there, who spawns along with a Hell Knight and an Imp, to damage them. But now that this section is clear, we can grab some health, since we didn't before. Go here, and get ready for everybody's favorite enemy. I'm just gonna go down here, since I can. Oh boy, he resurrected something. I'm hoping he could go down the elevator, but he doesn't want to, he just wants to stay up there. I'm trying to cheese it a little bit, but this might be working against me. Yeah, it's probably working against me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I probably should have just faced him up there. Oh well. You can be a little cheeky. As long as you don't get hit by the Archvile, you should be fine. I know, this is probably a bit boring, but it's kind of an optimal way to deal with the Archvile without blowing yourself up or getting blown up by the Archvile. There's not too many like hiding spots in this room. There we go. Finally. Now I apologize if that's felt like forever. Because it probably was forever. But for our patience, we are rewarded with this section right here, which raises the bridge to the exit. And also a medikit. And also, we'll finally get this Berserk. I probably could have used it earlier. Oh well. I'll tell you what. When you open this up, you get a Nightmare Imp. I think 2 of them, but they're both dead. And that should be it for a research lab. Oh boy. Yeah, I took a little bit too long at the end there. I think there are some hiding spots with the Arch Vial that you can probably get through, but you'll just have to be careful when dealing with that section. Yeah, I took a little bit too much time on that, but that's okay, because we finished with the level. You could probably deal with this section a bit more optimally, but anyways, this is a nice level. It's a bit more big than the other levels, for sure, but it's still not that big. But it has a lot of enemies and some nice spots, some well-placed spots. And also it has some very lovely music. It has some... This whole game, all the original music for this like mod is lovely. But anyways, that ought to be it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we visit the final outpost. But until then, toodaloo.